18 months ago, we came to the south of France to test Jeanneau's new 64, a staggering 40 of which have already launched. Now we've returned to review their follow-up model, the 54, designed by the same big names, Andrew Winch, Philippe Briand. She's got a lot of the same styling features, but at Jeanneau have included a load more solutions which will help make it appeal to a broader market. Yesterday we had some great conditions to put the boat through its paces. It was really blowing. And today, obviously, you can see it's very light, but it's a good chance to walk through some of those design details both on deck and below, which I think makes this boat a really attractive new offering to the production yacht market. So in terms of sail handling and winch layout, it's a modern format a lot of manufacturers use now, and it works very well. Brings the primary and the main sheet winch right aft, which makes it easy to handle the boat without having to move around for one or two people. Right, as you can see, we've got some pretty breezy conditions. It's blowing over 30 knots across the deck, and we're pretty well reefed down. But one thing I really like, which they've continued from the 64, is this fantastic, great high spray hood area and a lovely reclining seat. So you can come in here and escape those conditions really easily. And here, as you can probably hear from the apparent wind noise that's dropped right down, it's a very, very comfortable place to stay, even when it is this windy. So really the point of the deck design on the 54 is to maximise and appreciate the sort of weather that we haven't had here in Cannes. We had loads of wind yesterday, and now we've got not much wind and rain. But the solutions for enjoying a deck area in warm climate are fantastic. Jeanneau decided not to have a tender garage and instead have this electric folding aft platform area, which incorporates, if you want them, these sun lounges, which I've done my duty. I've tested them in the sun and they are fantastic to sit there reclining with a drink, looking out over that aft terrace and straight out onto the water. It is brilliant, it's really comfortable. Instead you have, for dinghy stowage, these retractable davits each side, which work well. And another feature I really like is this large cockpit table to go with that. And instead of the wasted space which might be under there for legs, they've incorporated life raft stowage underneath, which is in the perfect place really, to grab it quickly and pull it off up over the aft deck. So that's a neat feature. Style, elegance and clever thinking throughout. That's my impressions of the 54 inside here. Once again, Andrew Winch, very clever styling solutions throughout. We saw it on the 64, the leather on the handles, the chamfered edges everywhere. The lines all meeting nicely. It's really, really been done with an elegant finish, but it's Jeanneau that's created the solutions that will appeal to a mass market. There's between 2 and 6 cabins offered, so here is really the luxury end of a monohull for the charter market. So you could have 5 cabins, for example, with 4 heads. This one is very much an owner's boat. It's a 2-cabin boat. So you notice there's no galley here when you walk on board. They put it where you'd normally have a third aft cabin there. And it's the first time I've seen that done, really, and it's a very clever solution. Come and have a look. So really, yeah, what you gain by having a galley back here, and it must be the first time I've seen someone do this, but it's essentially the same sort of space you'd have on a passageway sort of galley on a luxury yacht like an Oyster or a Holberg Gracie, a centre cockpit sort of layout. Phenomenal amount of space, both sides, and Jeanneau have given a load of different mod-con optional extras to give it that home from home feel. For example, a dishwasher, microwave, extractor fan over the stove, dual drawer style stainless steel fridges, and full-size washer dryer, and it all feels You know, light, airy, spacious, plenty of work surface. But it's not even this area that would sell the boat to a couple, I don't think. It's up in the master cabin, which, as you can see, is a phenomenally spacious area. Huge island berth, loads of stowage, lots of light. And one thing that's really different is if you haven't got enough relaxation area already on deck, is the ability to sit with your head forward and look out of the hull windows, which kind of been an easy thing to have done build-wise. But I mean, it's in terms of getting a sense of space of the boat, you can see right the way through to the cockpit from here. And it's a very comfortable spot to be in. In selling 50 of this new 54 in the last 6 months alone, Jeanneau have proven that the growing appetite for large, comfortable cruising yachts. And in my opinion, they've really set the bar when it comes to a combination of practicality, affordability, and that welcome addition of elegance.